Good morning, friends. I am Suraj Agrawal, and you are watching your favorite YouTube channel, Gardening is My Passion. Friends, these are the days of growing chrysanthemums or mums, and as you can see, we have grown more than 1,000 pots of here. Containers are full of chrysanthemum plants, and many of the plants you can see lots of buds have still appearing and lots of love. In each stem, you can see, in each twig, you can see more than 5 buds are here, and lots of buds are still to come. But today I'll tell you five don'ts that you have to stop, these five things, so that you can get good quality, good number of flowers in your plant. The first thing is, this is the 12th November and you have to stop pinching all your plants, because if you still going on pinching, what will happen, the new branches will come out and the small branches twigs, and in this situation the twigs may be very small, and as a result the buds will be also be very small, and maybe flower will not appear or buds will not appear. So this is the right season, right time, that a small amount of sunlight is there, and lots of things are going on, so that if you don't stop this pinching, then you may be in trouble for getting the flower. So first thing is, this is the right time, you have to stop pinching all your plants and you have to let it bloom the flowers. Second thing is, you have to stop all your light treatment. What we do that in the night time, we glow lights, we'll light on all the switch on all the lights, and as a result huge lights comes on these plants and the plants go on photosynthesis. So we stop them producing buds and flowers. But now this is the right time, you have to give enough dark period, that is at least 6 to 7 hours dark period at the evening time, right, night time, and in the early morning they should be given enough dews for growing the plants and buds. So you have to stop all the light treatment on the plants. Number three is very important. You have to stop giving nitrogen rich fertilizer. That all types of compost that we give, they are very rich in nitrogen. So we have to stop all giving nitrogen, or if you giving ammonia type or urea type of fertilizer, or DAP type of fertilizer, or 10-26-26, this kind of fertilizer are very rich in nitrogen. So instead, in place of that, you have to give enough amount of fertilizer that contains phosphorus and potassium. Phosphorus and potassium enhance the budding of these plants, so you have to give only the phosphorus and mostly the potassium rich fertilizer. If you give this two kinds of fertilizer, what will happen, new buds will appear, buds will mature, buds will be of bigger size, and there will be beautiful flowers in your plants. So third point is, you have to stop all the nitrogen rich fertilizer, and whatever the kind of nitrogen rich fertilizer, but little amount of mustard cake liquid fertilizer you have to give, so that the plants may be survive for a longer period. So this is very important, that this is the right time you are for getting all the buds and flowers and big size flowers. And if you still continue on growing, giving nitrogen rich fertilizer, there will be leaves but not the flowers. Number four is, you have to stop applying fungicide. More amount of fungicide, what will happen, the buds and twigs will be very stiffen, and stems will be very strong, and they will not produce sufficient amount of buds. So this is the right time, you have to stop giving all kinds of fungicides on the plants. And you see, the plants are free from any kinds of fungus. If there is huge amount of fungus infection, then only you can apply fungicide, else you have to stop giving fungicide, and that will produce lots of buds. If you still giving fungicide, then they may hinder the producing of buds, and as a result buds will be lower and flowers will also be number will be less. Number five is, you have to put the plant in full sunlight. If you don't give the full sunlight, what will happen, the plant growth will be hampered, and they will not produce enough quantities of buds and enough quantities of flowers, and the buds will be a very miniature size. So you have to give it in open area, to take out from the shade area, to put in a full sunlight, at least 6 to 7 hours sunlight, direct sunlight is needed. And evening time, night time, they should give all the dark period in the 6 to 7 hour dark period. They must receive all the dew also, so that they can get enough dew, so that they can produce buds in this plant. And now one is some bonus tips, that whenever you are growing the plants, they should be given every corner of this proper sunlight. So whenever you are keeping this plant, you have to rotate the pot. If you rotate these kinds of here, and after one day you have to rotate 90 degree, again after one day you have to again rotate 90 degree, so that every part of the plant receives enough sunlight, so that the growth and the producing of the buds will be in a equal quantity in all the parts of this plant. This is very very important, and there should be a distance at least 1 foot gap between the two pots, because there should be proper airflow between the two pots here, and giving you around 1 foot of distance is must. We don't have space, I will separate it in area, and this is will be helpful. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you at all like the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up.